Alright, so in this problem, I have 3 to the power of x plus 2 plus 9 to the power of x minus 1 is equal to 90. So to solve this, I'm going to first start by rewriting 9 as 3 to the power of 2. So now I have, this is a plus, 3 to the power of 2 to the power of x minus 1 is equal to 90. And if I have something in the form a to the power of m to the power of n, this is equal to a to the power of m times n. So this is going to be 2 times x minus 1, which is 2x minus 2. Now, if I divide both sides by, well, first off, 90 here. This is equal to 3 to the power of 2 times 10, which 3 to the power of 2 is 9, 9 times 10 is 90. So now I'm going to divide both sides by 3 to the power of 2. So these two cancel out. And 3 to the power of x plus 2 over 3 to the power of 2, that's the same thing as 3 to the power of x plus 2 minus 2, plus 3 to the power of 2x minus 2 over 3 to the power of 2, that's the same thing as 3 to the power of 2x minus 2 minus 2, which is equal to 10. 2 and negative 2, these two cancel out, so I have 3 to the power of x plus 3 to the power of 2x minus 4 is equal to 10. Now, 3 to the power of 2x minus 4, that's the same thing as 3 to the power of 2x over 3 to the power of 4. And 3 to the power of 4 is 81, so I have 3 to the power of x plus 3 to the power of 2x over 81 is equal to 10. Now, I'm going to multiply both sides with 81. So now I'm going to have 81 times 3 to the power of x plus 3 to the power of 2x is equal to 810. Now 3 to the power of 2x, that's the same thing as 3 to the power of x to the power of 2. So I have this plus 3 to the power of x times 81 is equal to 810. And now I'm going to let the variable t equal 3 to the power of x. So now I have t squared plus 81t is equal to 810. Now if I subtract 810 on both sides, I get t squared plus 81t minus 810 is equal to 0. So now to solve this, we have to use the quadratic formula, and I'm not going to waste your time by actually doing that. But if you do use it, you should get that t is equal to 9, t is equal to negative 90. And now remember how we set t equal to 3 to the power of x. So meaning if t equals 9, then x is equal to 2. And if t equals negative 90, well, you can't take the power of a positive number and make it negative. So x equals 2 is my only solution. Alright, so in this problem, I have 2 to the power of 18 minus 9. So to solve this, I'm going to first start by rewriting 2 to the power of 18 as 2 to the power of 9 times 2. And if I have something in the form a to the power of m times n, this is equal to a to the power of m to the power of n. So 2 to the power of 9 times 2, that's going to equal 2 to the power of 9 to the power of 2, minus 9 is the same thing as 3 to the power of 2. Now if I have something in the form a squared minus b squared, this is equal to a plus b times a minus b. So in this case, a is 2 to the power of 9 and b is 3. So I have 2 to the power of 9 plus 3 times 2 to the power of 9 minus 3. And if you guys already know, 2 to the power of 9, that's 512. So I have 512 plus 3 times 512 minus 3. Now 512 plus 3, that's 515. 512 minus 3, this is 509. So I have 515 times 509. And you may be tempted to use a calculator to multiply these two, but actually we're going to use a trick to solve this using paper. So first off, 515, I'm going to write this as 500 plus 15. And the reason I did this is because 500, well, it's easy to multiply multiples of 100. So 509, I'm also going to write this as 500 plus 9. And now as you see, if we cross multiply, I'm multiplying 500 with these terms, and 500 is a multiple of 100, so it's really easy to know the answer. So I have 500 times 500, which is 500 squared, 500 times 9, plus, now if I distribute 15, I have 15 times 500, plus 15 times 9. So first off, 500 squared, that's 250,000, plus 500 times 9, that's going to be 4,500, plus 15 times 500, that's going to be 7,500, and plus 15 times 9, that's going to be 135. Now, 4,500 plus 7,500, that's 12,000. So I have 250,000 plus 12,000 plus 135, which is equal to 262,135. Alright, so in this problem, I have 16 to the power of x is equal to 32. So to solve this, well, I actually have multiple different methods. So my first method, I'm going to take the log on both sides. So I have log 16 to the power of x is equal to log 32. Now if I have something in the form log a to the power of b, I can move my exponent b to the front. So this is equal to b times log a. So for log 16 to the power of x, I can move x to the front. So now I have x times log 16, which is equal to log 32. Now I'm going to divide both sides by log 16. So these two cancel out, and I have x is equal to log 32 over log 16. Now log 32, that's the same thing as log 2 to the power of 5. Log 16, that's the same thing as log 2 to the power of 4. Now remember, if I have something in the form log a to the power of b, I can move my exponent to the front. So now I have 5 times log 2 over 4 times log 2. Now these two log 2's can cancel out, so I'm left with x equals 5 over 4. Now, for my second method, I have 16 to the power of x equals 32 again, and this time I'm going to rewrite 16 as 2 to the power of 4. So I have 2 to the power of 4 to the power of x is equal to 32. I'm going to rewrite as 2 to the power of 5. So now this is the same thing as 2 to the power of 4x is equal to 2 to the power of 5, meaning 4x is equal to 5, and x is equal to 5 over 4. So that is my second method.